Okay, y'all, it's time for the ship tour. Hey y'all, good morning and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Beth and I'm on a 7-day Holland America line cruise through New England and Canada. And today's stop is Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island. So we're gonna go into the town. We hear that it's spread out and maybe not a lot to do if you are not a Anne of Green Gables fan, which we are not, but we're gonna explore the city and find some things that interest us. I do know that there's a couple of thrift shops and we did find a brewery for Lovey to try and sample some local beer. So come on y'all, let's go check out Prince Edward Island. There is Churchill Arms. That was a recommendation from another pub. I got Anne of Green Gables chocolates. And we're back at the library. I think it is 97 Queen Street. Corner of Queen and Richmond is this place called Victoria Row. So I think we're just gonna walk around town and see all of the pretty art and the different buildings. In Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island. Oh, and I think that down there might be House Creamy right over there. I know we're getting ice cream from there today. On to Victoria Row. I thought there was a little boutique or something down here, so I might go to that down here. So Lovey and his daughter, while I was in the library and walking around town, are at the Gone House Pub, Oyster Bar Brewery. So I'm gonna drop in and say hey and see what they're doing today. So we are walking by Cow's Creamery and I'm going up a little bit and then I'll come back and get me a sweet treat. And that is City Hall. Well, y'all, we did not get to go into much of Prince Edward Island or get any ice cream because we got caught in a downpour and we are soaked from head to toe. So we made the call to just head back to the ship, but it's still raining. Okay, well, we got back and we are finally dried off and there was a note for us on the bed that included these two little gifts. It looks like they are Delph Blue Holland America line little coasters. So that's pretty cool. We got 2 of those. We also got a note that says tonight the ship's clocks will be moving backwards 1 hour. Currently we are in Atlantic time zone and we will be heading back to the Eastern time zone. Here's a tip for you. When coming on a cruise, always bring 2 pair of good walking shoes because otherwise you'll be blow drying your wet sneakers. I do have another pair of shoes, but these are great for walking. And I just wanted to see how dry I could get them. Well, it's just about time to leave Prince Edward Island today. As you can see, you can watch the bow and the aft of the ship on the TV. That's also where we get announcements in the room as well. And if you can see from there, it is still rainy and it's pretty chilly outside. But I think I'm going to take a walk and hide duck number 4. He's pretty cute, y'all. So let's see where we can hide him today. Now, Lovey is actually in here and he is watching a talk about fishing.
Fishing is the story of a group of people trying to build communities, work with their environments, and give the rest of us the most delicious seafood we've ever had.
Okay, I'm in the world stage, and there's this really big statue. I'm gonna see if I can put the duck right there. Do you think anyone will notice? Let's see if he ends up getting found. So there it is. We've put the 4th duck out. And I wonder if anybody will find it. Now, I do know that I went back to see where I put the one from yesterday, and it was found. Well, we came outside just to check out the weather because we're going to be going under a bridge. I'll put the name of it right here because honestly I've forgotten, and I would like to go under outside, and if it was going to be too cold we would check the crow's nest, which is like an observation deck area. But I thought I would just give you a minute to see the sea as we head toward Quebec City, Canada. Well, we just spent about 45 minutes just walking around the ship, and we noticed that there is land on our right, and there in the distance is the bridge that we are going to be going under at about 6:45.
We have a bridge over the Columbia River, and last winter when they plowed the snow, they pushed it up against, making a ramp, and some poor guy was going home from work and skidded out, and it was a ramp that took him right over the top.
Hey, here we go. We're going under. Oh wow! Will we make it?
Are we gonna make it?
That is
We made it! Oh wow. That was. Thank you for pointing that out.
Well, I did it because I went in a cruise ship under a bridge in Victoria, British Columbia that was just like this. Now see, you could even get, well, you can't get the smokestacks. You can.
Okay, y'all, I'm learning something. I'm learning that this is called the pilot, and that the guy who navigates the ship through the harbor is going to get off of our boat onto this boat called the pilot.
That was it. He just got on.
Yeah. Good job.
You'll honk his horn, probably. There you go. Just face it.
Good morning. Today is Thursday, and today is our sea day. And it is about 8:30 in the morning. This morning I've decided to have coffee here on the LIDO deck out by the pool. The roof is covered, so it's nice and warm. So after coffee this morning, we're gonna go up and have breakfast in the dining room. We actually have not eaten in the dining room yet, and we thought since this was a sea day, we would try a breakfast in the dining room. And later today, you're gonna get a full ship tour. So normally on my sea day is when I like to do the ship tour, because I can go and explore different areas for you and show you some of the beautiful art that is on this ship, as well as find out where there are actually places for me to go. It gives me a little bit of time to figure that out. So I'm gonna enjoy my coffee, and then we'll head on to the dining room. Okay, this is, what was this? Banana bread French toast. That looks good.
And bacon.
I didn't ask for that.
Also got that as well. And I got the Texas toast, of course, French toast with sausage. And what's in your omelet?
I think it's got bacon,
Cheese.
mushrooms, bell pepper, cheese, something like that. Yeah.
All the good stuff.
Wouldn't it be nice if it came with a bed fully made? Art is hung and the carpets are laid. 5 years after we decide to press go, our city is built.
But it's not enough to just have a ship. We need power, we need water, and we need to figure out how to provide all of that while keeping everything safe and clean. So, to explain how that works, we're going to take our first stop on this journey to visit our version of public works, way down below in a place called the engine control room. Here's second engineer Roman.
In general, I think the guest or the person who first step on board might have an opinion that all the operations are done on a bridge. However, it's the entire few decks down below with the people running the equipment, controlling the parameters, and doing their daily maintenance and troubleshooting.
Create lots of heat. If you've ever touched the front of your car after a drive, you know it gets hot, right? In your car, that heat gets cooled in a radiator and then blown out into the environment with a fan. But on the ship, we use a lot of extra heat to do things, including making fresh, drinkable water.
Explain how this works. So I think this is so clever.
Right, so the evaporator takes in fresh salt water from the ocean and then heats it up and turns it into steam. And just like when you boil water at home, the steam rises up. The evaporator collects that steam and then cools it down, turning it back from steam into water.
And all of the salt water left behind, how do you think we boil all that pasta and canaletto? Yeah, I'm just kidding. We send all of that water back to the sea where it came from. But that new water isn't ready to drink just yet. Tell them what happens next.
Water made in our evaporators has no minerals and you can't drink it. It's basically too pure. So we put it through a giant filter that adds all the minerals that your body needs. Then, for public health reasons, we add a little bit of chlorine, just like your water plant at home does. And then it goes out into your storage tanks, waiting for you to turn on your tap.
Just cool, right? The water that you're drinking on board was made by our engines. But that's not the only part. Think about your car. Where else does the heat escape? The tailpipe, right? So we use that heat to make steam that we use to heat the water in your shower and faucet to get hot water to the laundry, and so many other purposes around the ship. And by the way, all the exhaust gases going out of the stacks, well, we take care of the environment by cleaning them up too with our exhaust gas cleaning system, which is basically a big shower that washes all of the bad stuff from our engine exhaust.
So here's a little view today from our window in our room. You can see that the sea is a little rough today, but it's not been too bad. A little bit of off balance here and there, especially when you're in the upper decks, but it looks a lot rougher down here, but I don't feel the movement like I do in the upper deck. So today for lunch, we are eating in the little dive-in burger restaurant, and I hear that the burgers are really good here too because we tried them on the other cruise. And Lovey is getting the cannonball and I am getting the gainer, and we're both getting fries with our meal. So let's pick up our food. Our buzzer just went off, so we're gonna pick it up and I'll show you what we got. So here's my gainer. And what'd you get?
A burger. I don't know which one it is. It's got Gouda cheese on it though.
Open it up and let me see. Is it melted?
Yeah.
Oh, it's got onions too. Mine's got those crispy onions, so, and we got fries. Okay, y'all, it's time for the ship tour. Now, this is a much smaller ship, so let me turn it around and kind of give you a map to let you see the places that I'm going to highlight. Okay, so we are here, which is deck 1, and on deck 1, there are staterooms. Deck 2 is also staterooms. Deck 1 also has the medical center, but we will not be able to go there. Deck 3 is also staterooms. The only other thing on deck 3 is the walk around. It's pretty cold outside. I don't know if we'll get to do that. I'll at least take you out there and let you see. It is a walk around the ship, and I'll tell you how many laps equal 1 mile. So deck 4 is the dining room. It also has your Pinnacle Grill, which is a pay to eat. It has a movie theater in here with an art gallery, a place to book shore excursions, as well as guest services. The photo gallery is also there. Deck 5 is really the happening place with the dining room for extra seating up here. The king and queen's rooms here, that is where some activities are held. There is a little place where there's like a coffee shop, a place to book your future cruises, and some of the shopping. This Hudson room is like another area for arts and crafts. And then of course, you know, the ocean bar and the shops. And the world stage is on 5 as well. Now 6 and 7 are staterooms, and with this being the Neptune Lounge, that is like a frequent flyer or a membership area. And then deck 8 is where you would have seen us spend a lot of time. That's the aft of the boat pool, the Lido market where we get food, the Lido pool. We started there this morning with the dive-in, which is where we ate lunch, and then the greenhouse spa and the fitness center. And then the 9th deck is the crow's nest at the bow of the ship with the observation deck, and then in the back the sports court. So that's really the layout of the boat. Stateroom is on 1, and one of the benefits of being on 1 is very close to the gangway and the tenders, which is how you get off the boat in the port. So that has been a really good thing. So I'm actually going to go up to 3 now, and we'll see if we can walk around. I don't know how cold it is, and then we'll head up to 4. So we're headed out to the walk around deck, but on each floor I wanted to show you some of the beautiful artwork and statues. I may just walk around and let you see the different areas and play music. We'll just see how many people are out and about. So it does say to push to beware of strong winds. Ooh, and it is chilly out here. So here is what I believe is the pet relief area, but you can see that it says outdoor walk around 3.5 laps equals 1 mile. And we do have at least one service animal on our ship with us this time. But right now it's super cold and I'm going back inside. So here is more of deck 3, and if you remember, we have been here before. They had a cornhole tournament here earlier, but this is where we hid one of our ducks. They also have some games set up here, but I just wanted to take a moment and show you some of the beautiful sculptures and art that is aboard our ship. So here we go up to the 4th floor. This is the promenade deck, and we're kind of near the front. So the only thing here is the photo gallery, and we're going to be walking back this way. So on this deck there is guest services and shore excursions. There's some more of this beautiful piece of art in the center. It's really pretty. The other thing that I love is all of their fresh flowers. This is like the second arrangement that I have seen, and this is really, really pretty. There is an art gallery, and here is the movie theater. Now, I don't know if there is a movie going on right now. We will check it out and see. Does not look to be a movie going on right now, but they are projected on these 2 screens. But there's a lot of seating, and they've played some wonderful movies. Here is the Pinnacle Grill. Again, the Pinnacle Grill is a for-pay restaurant that is not included in the cost of your trip, but they have some amazing food in there. And these have been some of my favorites. I love these. Aren't they fabulous? I think those are the best. And I wanted to show you one more piece of really cool, well, this is one of several really cool pieces. So these are signed by Queen, signed by Eric Clapton. You can see all of the people. There's the Rolling Stones one. So let me just let you see how cool these are. So now we're going to take a quick tour of Deck 5. That's the most happening place on this ship. None of them are artificial. They had a flower arranging little talk and demonstration here as well. Can also go to the casino through here, and then all the shopping is here. So let's go past this way first, and then this is where you can get all kinds of jewelry. And there's our service animal. And here is another piano bar. Here is the ocean bar. And up here is where we will go see Tandem tonight for Lovey's daughter to perform. But that's at 7:30. And there's the casino. Lots of fun had in the casino. So remember, decks 6 and 7 are staterooms. So the last part that I'll show you in this tour, I think we've been to the Crow's Nest. We might go up to the Crow's Nest, but is deck 8. And we've spent most of our time between deck 5s and deck 8. And if you ever forget what day it is, just look at the map. So we're going to go out. This is where I started the day with the morning coffee. This is what I call the indoor pool because they have the roof shut, but this is where I started off with coffee. We also had lunch at the dive-in over there today. But there's some people in the pool now. The waters have calmed down a great deal throughout the day, so it is not nearly as rocky as it was. It also has 2 hot tubs. Anyone for some ping pong action? Oh, I also forgot that they have an all the time taco bar that is out, that is on this ship, that was not in the other ships. Now we're going outside, and this is the aft of the boat. It's pretty chilly out here today, and you've seen this several times in the video series. If you have not seen the video series, there is a playlist down below for you to go back and watch from the very beginning, where I am packing for this trip and embarkation day. That includes a cabin tour. I'm still in love with these cows. But yes, it is a very breezy day here at sea. Don't forget that if you're enjoying the travel vlog, make sure to give each video a thumbs up. And if you're not already part of my YouTube family, I'd love for you to join me. This is not my normal content. I'm an avid thrifter and a curator of antiques and vintage. And I'm a part-time reseller. So on my channel, you'll see thrifting, shop with me's, haul videos, live sales, live chats. We have a lot of fun. So don't forget to click that subscribe button as well as the notification bell to all so you never miss a video posted or a live event. So we're gonna go up to deck 9 really quickly so we can get to the crow's nest, which is indoors because it's pretty cold out here, y'all. So they have pickleball on this court. On the other side, they have basketball. And we're about to come up to the place where they also have shuffleboard. Okay, y'all, it is really super cold. This is where we watched yesterday to go under the bridge. That is, I believe that is deck 9, like an observation. But y'all, it's cold. I'm going inside. Okay, y'all, last one is deck 9. And that is the crow's nest. We were here for the orange party. And so we'll just walk through really quickly the crow's nest. Here's another great feature. It always tells you which way to the bow of the boat or forward. So tonight is the last performance for the Step 1 Dance Company for this cruise on the Holland America line, the Zaandam ship. We have been on a 7-day cruise sailing to New England and Canada. Now, this performance, I think, is one of the most high energy performances that they do, and the whole crew just does an amazing job. The whole time they are moving, they are working around furniture, a lot of lifts and spins in this, but again, it was another beautiful performance. The Step 1 Dance Company, the dancers got a lot of praise and applause from all of the passengers on board. And right after the last performance is the chocolate party. Y'all, these are chocolate covered Cheerios. Those were super yummy. And these are chocolate covered berries. Now, I wasn't able to tell what kind of berries those were, but I was able to tell that those were chocolate Rice Krispies. Oh, wow. Today we get an elephant. Isn't that cool? I love turn down service at night. Okay, y'all, well, we've gone to another wonderful performance, as you got a little glimpse of, and a chocolate party. What better way to end a night? Thanks so much for watching. Come back and join me for tomorrow because we're going to Quebec City, Canada, and I'm sure it's going to be a lot of fun. Until next time, y'all stay pretty and be sweet. Bye-bye.